Alright you guys, so starting off the bat, I just want to get into the desk itself because I don't want to hide anything in this video. So guys, here we go. So the desk I use is a IKEA Lemon desk. I think it was around $100. You can go and pick it up. Like I said, all this stuff will be down below in the description. So yep, and then we're just gonna go to the bottom right over here. I have this Juggernog fridge from the Black Ops 3. I think the Juggernog edition. It just came with the fridge, and this thing is pretty sick. It has like noises and all that stuff. So if I like wanted to drink, it's always going to play this noise right here. So that is pretty cool. Then going back up to the desk itself, I actually don't have a computer. I do all my editing and all that stuff on this laptop. This is pretty expensive. It's like $800 I got this for. When I bought this, I wanted to make sure it could handle rendering stuff and it would be okay with editing and using it with Elgato. And this thing holds up awesome. Like honestly, like if I really don't even need a computer, but I am going to get one probably. I'm saving up for it for next year, so that would be awesome. And then I want to start streaming. And if I'm gonna buy a computer, I want it to be good. So I'm making sure it has enough like specs to it that I can stream and do everything that this thing could. Then right over here, I edit on this monitor. This is a BenQ monitor. This was my first ever monitor I've gotten. And honestly, if you're looking for something to game on, this has a 1 millisecond response time, but I just use this for editing because it was an extra monitor I had, so why not? And then this one is the Asus monitor. I forgot what model it is, but this is the one I mostly do all my gaming on. Like this thing can literally go up if I wanted to do that, and then I can also press it down at different angles. So if you're like laying back in your chair, it's pretty sick. You can easily see it then, and yeah, that is awesome. And then I also usually I use these Astros, the 840s. I wanted to get some 850s, but honestly I don't really need them right now, so it's whatever. But I actually haven't been using those quite like not really lightly, but I've been using these headphones just because honestly headphones like these, the over the ear they kind of hurt my head and I couldn't take it any longer, so I get really OCD, and then I just use these, and these do the job well. So yeah, that is that. Moving right along, I record on a Elgato Game Capture HD. If you guys can see it right there, I can go over there you go. Better view at it. It's so tiny, and honestly, this thing's super nice, and I recommend getting an Elgato if you're going to go into recording like videos and gaming videos. So yes, that is one of the best products I've ever bought. It's never let me down. It runs super smooth, and yeah. Moving right along over here to the middle of the desk, if I ever want to listen to music, or a friend comes over and they want to connect their phone to listen to their music, they can literally just press this button and it's Bluetooth and it will connect super easily. And the sound on this thing is super nice. This is the Bose Mini SoundLink. So guys, this will be down in the description, as well as all the other products, like I said, if you guys want these products yourself. And then for what goes for my mouse and my keyboard, I need a new keyboard. As you can see, this is Bluetooth. It does a job, fine, but honestly, Black Friday this year is going to be huge because I'm going to be getting a bunch of stuff for my desk. And then I also need a new gaming mouse. I have a mouse, like a really nice game mouse, isn't really like a necessity for me until I get a computer that can play PC games. This thing can play PC games, but honestly right now I'm just using it to render stuff, and it does the job well, so I only need this. And then I got my Coca-Cola mouse pad that I got from Coca-Cola World. That's pretty sick. And then I got these perk coasters that only came with that special edition. Double tap, I have the double tap one, but it's in my room. So yeah, these things are pretty rare. You're not going to find them unless you bought that special edition. So yeah, it's pretty sick. What goes for what I record, like my audio, my videos, I have the Blue Snowball mic. This is an awesome starter mic if you're going into gaming videos and commentaries. And then I also use Audacity, and this thing does the job perfect. I'm probably going to get a Blue Yeti pretty soon, but right now I think I'm gonna hold up with this until maybe like a year or so. And then I also have this nice stand that I can put on the side, and honestly this is sick because I can go in the middle right here if I ever want to use this just to record on my PC. I can connect the cord over there, and then if I ever want to connect it to my PS4 and use this on the PS4, it also works as well. So honestly, if you're going to get a mic, I really recommend the Blue Snowball mic. And then coming right over here, it's just an iPod 5th generation. Don't even use this thing. I bent it a long time ago. It's just over here. I got the PS Vita. This thing I also don't use as well because there's really no games. This thing is awesome though if you ever want to like travel and you want to still play PS4 games. You can remote play and it will literally turn your PS4 on and you can play on this thing. But honestly, it's kind of laggy, so I wouldn't play like first-person shooters or anything on that. And then I got the iPad Mini. This thing's awesome too to watch YouTube videos on. Coming right over here, we got a PS4. You all have one if you play games, or an Xbox One. This is I really just use this for Blu-ray player because honestly I don't really like playing games anymore on this thing. But yeah, it's a really nice entertainment system. So yeah. And then I also have a SCUF controller, the Optic Gaming Green Wall. These are sick. If you guys don't know what a SCUF controller is, it's basically, it has these two paddles on the back right over here, and then you don't need to move your fingers to touch any of these buttons. All you need to do is press these, and honestly, this thing will make you better if you're looking for some way to improve. And then I also have this awesome Stormtrooper from The Force Awakens. I don't know why I bought this. It's just kind of sitting here. Honestly, Star Wars is like my favorite movie of all time, and like all the Star Wars, I like them all. So, yeah. This is a 4K Ultra high definition Vizio TV. This thing is awesome. I watch YouTube videos on this. I watch movies on this, and I also watch TV as well. This thing's awesome. 4K is gonna be the next big thing. It's not really a big thing right now because a lot of like streaming services are catching up to this, and you can't really do anything until unless you have like a 4K Blu-ray player, which I don't have right now because I just don't really need it. But honestly, once 4K becomes big, this thing will be able to handle it. Coming over here, we just got some controllers, the Xbox One Connect, and I also have this awesome BB-8 thing. I don't even know what to call it. And right down here, I have all these cool popcorn tubs if I can get them out here. I work at a movie theater and I collect these once we get them to sell them, and then I usually just buy all these. We have all these things. I'll take them all out for you guys. Yeah, I kind of stopped collecting them. I should probably get back to collecting these. I think they're pretty cool, but they kind of just sit under there and don't do anything, so I just don't see a need to, collect these right now. And then speaking about movies, I have the first two posters hung up here. I have every single Star Wars poster identical to like the same frame right here. It's just I had to hang them up all around here right now, and that I've had to move this TV stand, and honestly I'll say that for another day, like when it's raining or something, because right now I don't want to do that, because as you can see I have all the posters and there's some outside of this room, and honestly that's a huge hassle, so I'll do that a different day. Coming right down here, I have a bunch of shoes that I have. I'm gonna get a shoe stand. There's so many things I need to get still for this room. And then we have another poster, and then this is just a futon if I ever had anyone over and they want to watch a movie. You can see right here, it does the job. And then I also have this Deadshot poster, like standee, because when we're at the movie theater, we have these standees that come in, and once the movie's out of the theaters, they don't really need the standees anymore, so then they give a giveaway to all the employees, and then I won this one. This one right here I just bought. And then I have this Christmas tree down here, because you can hate me or not, but Christmas is coming up, so I have my Christmas tree ready. So once the Christmas comes, I have a Christmas tree in my gaming room. Alright guys, so there's one more thing I gotta show you guys, and that is my movie shelf. We're just gonna go to the top of it right now. This is a Kylo Ren figure. I'm keeping it in its package because I really have no need for it to be out of the package, and I think it looks cooler when it's just standing straight up in the package. I also have these Force Awakens pop figures. These are pretty sick. I like to collect these. I'm thinking of getting the Rogue One pop figures pretty soon. I have the Jared Leto Joker picture, and then I also have this BB-8, the Sphero BB-8. This thing can connect to your phone, and you can remote control it, and also you can put it in patrol mode where it will just go on its own around your room, and it will know, like say it hits a wall in your room, it will know not to hit that wall the next time. This thing is a TIE Fighter speaker. You can connect your phone to it. That's also pretty sick. And guys, here are all my movies. I also have some more downstairs, but Black Friday, I'm gonna fill up this whole shelf because Black Friday they have some awesome deals when it comes to movies. You have like $5 Blu-rays. So honestly, never buy a Blu-ray or any kind of movie until Black Friday because you're wasting your money. This thing is a Star Wars Episode 1 trailer on film. I was given this by a manager at my work. This thing is sick. Literally, if I was to put this in a film player, this thing would play the Episode 1 trailer for Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. That is pretty sick. Although it is the worst Star Wars of them all, honestly, I think it's cool. And moving right along here, I have a Harry Potter wand. When I went to Universal Studios, I just use these stuff for like display. I think it's kind of cool. As you can see right here, pretty sick. I honestly never use it. I just like it on display. And here's my backpack I use if I'm ever going on vacation to put all my electronics in. It's big enough, and honestly, I like it. But guys, that concludes my setup / room tour. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, have a fantastic day, and also have an awesome Thanksgiving weekend. Peace out, guys.